Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the playoffs here in the Miami Dolphins franchise. The Dolphins made the AFC Championship last season, but now we have an even tougher task, to be honest with you. Try beating Aaron Rodgers on the road 3 times in one season, and he was the runner-up to Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC this year. 36 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Now we have to do it in the snow. Kellen Mond, this question will probably be answered in this episode. Is he the future? Do we give him that contract extension? Because remember, we traded a 3rd-round pick for him, but it was more of just a rental because it was more of a trial and error thing to see if he will be that guy. Now, our defensive line is really banged up going into this game. Darius Howard's gone. Solomon Thomas, who's been such a big contributor, he's gone. Andrew Van Ginkel, he's going to be gone for this game as well. If we advance, Van Ginkel returns, but that means that the young guys are going to have to step up. Eric Hopkins Jr. and Jalen Phillips, both on the edge, are really going to have to get after the quarterback to get today and show what they can do. So here we are at MetLife. The playoffs begin. And we get this one underway. As last game, we beat the New York Jets, and we beat them earlier in the season at about week 13. We'll have to do it again today. This time, they are the top seed that has not gotten a bye. The Chiefs got the first-round bye. So here's the first pass of the game. There is Robert Tonyan across the middle. He followed Aaron Rodgers to the New York Jets. It's a gain of 24 for a first down pass. Under center now, play action fake, this time to Kareem Hunt. Rodgers throws all the way downfield. It's going to be caught by Tonyan, but Javon Holland does not allow him to get a foot in bounds. 2nd and 15. Aaron Rodgers throwing to the right side. Elijah Moore. He plays in the slot. He's going to have that one for about a gain of 8 yards, bringing it to a 3rd and 7 after a 2nd and long throw. Rodgers throws across the middle. Jamison Crowder is open. Nobody was within like 10 yards of him. We had a choice to go to him or the guy on the outside of running the out route. It's a first down. Fresh set of downs here. Counter play, and there is a nice stop by Jerome Baker. And Raekwon Davis is shaken up. Hopefully that's not serious. As now here is Rodgers throwing across the middle, and that somehow was caught. It's Corey Davis inside the 15. I had no idea how he just came out of that pack of guys and ends up with the catch. It's now a 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. So actually a 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the right side. Crowder's got it. Now inside the 5. 3rd and 4. Here is Rodgers in the pocket. Once again, moving to left side. Throws to the sideline. It's caught. Corey Davis in the corner of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Rodgers had to throw that one in one spot away from our defenders, and he puts it in there. And the Jets put together a great opening drive. It's 7-0. So here is Kellen Mond now, handing off to TPH, who had exactly 1,000 yards rushing in the regular season. And he gets a gain of nothing on that one, bringing it to a 2nd and 10. Mond to the right side, throws all the way across the field, and it's going to be caught. KJ Hamler getting open for a gain of 18. Going into this game, both teams' players have reduced acceleration because we're playing in the snow along with some other ratings as well. So you can just see our guys are just a little bit slower today. 3rd and 6 now at the 47. Kellen Mond waiting in the pocket, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. He may have had a drag route across the middle open, but he decided to go to his running back as the pressure collapsed on him. It's a good punt, starts him out inside the 10, but Rodgers has a nice throw across the middle. Wide open was Elijah Moore. It's a first down. He's in the zone already now. Here's a touch pass, this time to Crowder. He gets to the outside and picks up about a gain of 7 yards. They have so many weapons on offense, and I think Rodgers just does a good job of getting everybody the ball. As here he spreads it around again, this time to the backup tight end. He's went to 5 different receivers already, and Baker is shaken up on this play, holding his back. I'm not really sure what that injury is. 1st and 10 throw, though. Here's Elijah Moore, who breaks a tackle from Chris Barnes, who's filling in now. And then Xavier Howard comes up with the stop. And if it turns out that Baker has a bruised sternum, he will not return to this game. 2nd and 13 throw. This is going to be Corey Davis across the 50-yard line all the way to the 19. 11 of 13 to start this game for Aaron Rodgers. So at the 19, here's a handoff. This is Kareem Hunt breaking a tackle and reaching out for the goal line, but he stopped at the 1. They are showing some great balance in this game so far. 2nd and goal handoff. Kareem Hunt. He's in. It's a touchdown. Sherwin-Finney couldn't keep him out as he returns from injury, so he might be a little slow to get back to 100%. And now it's a 14-0 game. Out on the next drive, here's a stretch play to the right side, the biggest play of the game so far for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 13 yards for TPH. So here is Mon throwing to the right side. This one will be caught across the middle. And that is Gesicki for a gain of 8 yards. Now we start the second quarter now already. 2nd and 2, quick throw. And that is Gesicki again, who was wide open. It looks like they may have been trying to double Lynn Bowden on the outside, but left Gesicki all alone. It's a first down. We're across the 50 now. Mond in the pocket. Pressure coming. He throws across the middle, and it's going to be picked off. That's Bobby Wagner who comes up with it. I'm not sure what KJ Hamler was looking at on that play, but he was wide open. He didn't even try to go for the football, and it's overthrown. I wouldn't even say overthrown. We had 2 guys in the area who easily just could have both stuck their hands out there, and instead it's a turnover. So here is Kareem Hunt now starting out the next drive. Handoff, gain of 8. They are running the football well and passing well. 3rd and 1, stretch play. And it looks like it's going to be a broken tackle. Timmy Obi was there for the potential tackle, and instead it's a first down run. Kareem Hunt just staying on his feet. So 6 minutes to go here. Rodgers gets hit in the pocket. He stays alive and chucks one downfield. Those are the little plays you have to convert on. That was an easy sack right there. Rodgers stays on his feet, though. Hunt now, handoff up the middle on a 2nd and 10, and he will get a gain of 5. Now at the 44, this is a 3rd and 5 throw. Wide open is Robert Tonyan. He gets inside the 10. 1st and goal for the Jets. That's where that big-time sack comes in. We could have had them on a 3rd and long, and we would have played prevent defense instead. Now they have it inside the 10. Here is Rodgers taking off at the 3. He breaks the tackle, and he fights another one off. It's a touchdown. Rodgers showing off the legs and the power also. Look at him take off in the pocket, and it looks like Timmy Obi missed another tackle, and then another missed tackle. Sherwin-Finney couldn't bring him down, and he even puts on the belt. Down 21-0 here in the first half. Let's see if we can get some offense going, or else this one could be over quickly. As here's Mon with a quick completion. Stretch play, 2nd and 5. TPH has some room, and he picks up over a gain of 11 yards on that one. We're across the 50 again. So now at the 43-yard line, Mond in the pocket. Quick throw. This time Lynn Bowden has it. It's another first down, gain of about 10 yards on that one. Now at the 33, under 3 minutes left to go in this half. Here is Mond moving to left side, just trying to buy some time. He throws to KJ Hamler, who's got it on the sideline. He rolls out of bounds and stops the clock, and it will be a 1st and goal to go. Good throw by Kellen Mond across his body. As we hand off on the next play, TPH up the middle, and it looks like he's going to be met by about 4 New York Jets defenders. And that brings it to the 4. 3rd and goal now. Mond in the pocket will try to get to the left side. He's going to try to outrun the defensive end. He will not get sacked on that one, but only will pick up maybe a half yard. And that brings it to a 4th and goal. We have to go for it here. The Jets send the pressure. It's picked up nicely. Throwing to the right side. Lynn Bowden has it in the end zone. We convert for our first score of the game. Nice throw by Mond, and Bowden gets in. We're back in this game, still down by 2 scores, though. So here is Rodgers now, backing onto the field. A minute left, throwing to the right side. This one's picked off. Xavier Howard with the acrobatic interception over the receiver's shoulder. Take a look. He just jumps over him, and Jamison Crowder had no idea what just happened to him. So now we take back over at the 37. Here is Mond rolling, throwing, open man. Bowden picks up a block as well and has enough for a first down. We get it to about the 16-yard line. Running a little bit of clock now, 25 seconds to go. Play action fake. Mond throws to the right side. Wide open, Justin Castillo. Within the last 2 minutes of this first half, the Dolphins have creeped back into this game. He looked left and threw right, and it will be a touchdown for the rookie Castillo. And now here we go, back on defense before halftime. Apologize for the jersey change here. I actually did exit out of the game, and then when I resumed, it went back to their green jerseys, so we still have our whites on. But here is Rodgers before halftime. Now at about the 49, one last Hail Mary. He throws one deep to about the 5. It doesn't reach the end zone. This one's picked off. It's Xavier Howard's second of the game. I don't know if that's going to create any momentum, but it should help here getting another turnover as we are down by 7 after being down 21-0 in the first. We'll see if we can complete the comeback. So second half action now, as Mond has been pretty good the last couple of drives. It's been short drives, but we'll see what he can do. Here's a handoff to the left side, TPH. 8 carries for only 33 yards so far in this one. As Mond under center, throw to the left side. This one's Gesicki. He's got the first down on a 3rd and 6 throw. Mond 12 for 15. Pretty good so far. Gesicki's 4th catch of the game. Now we are across the 50. Mond in the shotgun, throws to the left side. It's going to be Bowden who outruns the defense a little bit, pushed out of bounds by Ashton Davis, but he gets to about the 28. So we're threatening to score again. Bowden having a big game today. Here's a quick throw. It's Gesicki again, inside the 10. Gets tackled right on the 10, and Mond has looked good in this one. So now here we are at the 4, 2nd and goal. Handoff, Justice Hill tries to get a block and fall into the end zone, but it looks like he's down at the inch-yard line. 3rd and goal. TPH checks in, stretch play to left side, and it looks like he is going to be stuffed at the 1. And we're going to line up to go for this here. Down by a touchdown at the 1. They send the pressure. Mond gets rid of it, and it's going to be caught. It's a touchdown. I'm not sure if the cornerback had his head turned around, but Jalen Waddle was right in his face, and it ends up being a tie ball game after that nice opening drive here in the second half. But here are the Jets now showing some more balance. Kareem Hunt picks up the first down on this run. As now they get it to about the 46, already on the other side of the 50. Here's another handoff. And a gain of 5 yards, tackled by Byron Jones and Javon Holland. They come out here with 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter with 5 wide receivers on the field. Quick throw, and it's Robert Tonyan breaking a tackle, and he does break another one and falls down at about the 27, maybe the 26-yard line. Another first down. These Jets drives are just long, and they are just suffocating. As here's Kareem Hunt making a man miss in the hole, and he doesn't get touched all the way. It's a touchdown. The Jets strike again. Can our defense stop this all-on attack? I mean, they are killing us through the air, on the ground. They have over 330 yards total offense already. So here is Mond now, back out on the field. He's going to throw deep, one-on-one, and it's going to be underthrown slightly. Picked off. Gesicki had a step or two on Marcus May, and it looked like that throw just didn't get far enough, just underthrown, and Marcus May just jumps up and gets it, and now the Jets have the possession right back. Rodgers back out on the field, quick throw, and this one's another interception by Xavier Howard, his 3rd of the evening. Xavier Howard is doing some crazy things in this series. He's had a 10 interception season. He had 7 in a regular season, I believe, and now 3 in this game makes it 10. in this year in total. That's ridiculous. 2 interception seasons in this series so far. So here is Mon now, throwing to the right side. They're going to call a flag on this one. It's definitely a legal forward pass. Now, I hate this call in this game. Hopefully they correct it in the coming games, but knowing EA, they probably won't. 3rd and 16. Kellen Mond moving to the right side. He's going to throw on the run at the sticks, and that's caught. KJ Hamler has it, but it looks like he's going to be 2 yards short at the 37. We're going to line up to go for it. TPH, and he fights for the first down. Looks like he needed 2. He just got about 2.5. And now here is Mond under center. Fresh set of downs here. Quick throw. This is Jalen Waddle fighting for that first down marker. Picks up maybe a gain of 8. 3rd and 1, handoff. This is TPH, a nice hole, and it's a first down. We're going to have to make some decisions in the offseason whether or not we're going to keep our guards, but I like what they're doing here in this game. Handoff up the middle. It's TPH, and he has about a gain of 4. I think he's starting to get warmed up now as that brings it to a 3rd and 5. Here is Mond. Prematurely rolled out to the right side, and that one causes a throw before he had to make it. Bringing it to a 4th and 5. The offensive coordinator wants us to go for this, so we went for it. Here's a throw to the end zone. Intercepted. Marcus May, his 2nd of the game. Now, I did not decide to go for this. I was just picking the coach suggestions, and that's what I usually do. And they wanted us to go for this. And we wanted to throw to Gesicki, but the coverage was just too good. So we threw to the guy over the top. Didn't work either. So here's Aaron Rodgers back onto the field. And he makes a completion across the middle to Kareem Hunt, and it's a first down. He's got a touchdown and 3 interceptions, but he's been way more efficient. Xavier Howard has just been masterful in this one. So here's a handoff up the middle. Kareem Hunt on a 2nd and 9, but there's going to be a holding call. This one's going to come back. That brings it to a 3rd and 11 at their own 38. Here is Rodgers under center now in the pocket. He's going to have all day. No pressure. He throws to the sideline short of the sticks. Corey Davis is shaken up. We will get possession right back. So now there's about 4.5 minutes left here. We can put together a nice 4-minute drive. Here's a throw by Mon to the sideline, and that's Gesicki. He beats Bobby Wagner in coverage that time for the first down. Now at the 42, Mond under center throws, and that's Justin Castillo, the rookie tight end. He has it for another first down. Nice couple of throws by Mond here as here he is under center. We bring in the fullback, the rookie, Simmons, handing off to TPH. He breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and he picks up a nice gain. That's a gain of 14 yards for the first down, 77 yards rushing for TPH in this one. In the snow, you really got to find that balance here as they rush 4. 1st and 10. Mond throws across the middle looking for Justice Hill. He didn't get his head turned around as that brings it to a 3rd and 8. Kellen Mond throws to the right side. It's going to be KJ Hamler who kind of slows down when he caught that pass, and he can't turn up field. That brings it to a 4th and 2 at the 19. We're going to allow him to go for it again. We got to tie this game up. Mond in the pocket throws to an open Castillo, and he just misses him. How did he miss that throw? Castillo was wide open. Probably should have been a touchdown on that one. Here is Bob Tonyan across the middle of the field. He has a gain of 8 yards. Because now we have 2.5 to stop this Jets offense. 2nd and 1. Under center. Stretch play to left side. It looks like Kareem Hunt is going to fall forward. And it looks like it's going to be a 3rd and inches. Hunt now. Handoff up the middle. And it looks like he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. But it looks like he reached the ball out. And they go and review this. And they rule it that they're going to be just beyond the first down marker. So the 2-minute warning now as we call a timeout there and actually waste the timeout because I wouldn't have called it if they wouldn't have got that first down. Here's a handoff. And that is going to be a loss of 1. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Kareem Hunt takes off to the right side. They pick up the first down. We burn our last timeout. And the Jets will just kneel out the clock. And the Dolphins season is over just like that. A missed throw by Kellen Mond there in the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes to go. And then that questionable mark of the spot on that Kareem Hunt 3rd and inches carry. I'm not sure he got that first down, but they gave it to him anyway. And that is going to complete the Dolphins season here in season number 3. As Kellen Mond did not have a bad game. I'm just not sure it answered the question of whether he's going to be the future of this team, but this was just a devastating loss here. I feel like we had a lot of opportunities to at least tie the ball game up. Our defense played horrible in the first half. I mean, we couldn't stop anything. There was absolutely zero pass rush in this one, and if it wasn't for Xavier Howard, I'm not even sure this game would have been close. I think Xavier Howard allowed us to score points, but our pass rush didn't do us any favors. Injuries do play a part. Jerome Baker was injured about halfway through that game, but we couldn't get after the passer at all. I mean, Sherwin Finney was a non-factor. Eric Hopkins Jr., Jalen Phillips, none of those guys were even getting after the quarterback at all. So the Jets advance, and they will face the Browns in the divisional round. The Chiefs will play the Bills, so at least 2 of our divisional 3 teams advance. It could have been 3 of our division teams playing in the next round if we would have won. I guess not, because we would have beat the Jets, but pretty cool that 3 of our division teams made the playoffs. So now I kind of want to recap this season now that it's officially over and just talk about what we're thinking in the offseason. Now, Kellen Mond is on a contract year. We traded for him knowing that this was the last year of his contract and just looking at what he is due. 1 year, $4 million. Now, I'm not sure if the game adjusts this for the next year. I mean, this is technically 2023, so I'm guessing that in 2024 he's still under contract for 1 more year. But it does the same thing for upcoming free agents as well, so I'm not really sure there. But I'm pretty sure that he is under contract, but I'll have to see. He wasn't under the re-signing list, though, so I'm pretty sure he's on the team next year. That doesn't mean we won't look to other options at quarterback. I definitely want to create some type of battle here, and I don't know what that's going to look like, but we'll see. Now, receiving-wise, Jalen Waddle was a 1,400-yard receiver. Mike Gesicki was pretty good, but I think the question is, do we keep Mike Gesicki around? We have other holes. We definitely have holes on the offensive line. We could use Mike Gesicki in a trade package. We could even use him to trade up in the draft to possibly select, who knows, a quarterback. Who knows? I don't know what the draft is going to look like, especially with the new scouting update. It's definitely harder to find gems and find good players. You definitely have to get kind of lucky. I think that's what it takes, and I guess that's what it takes in real life too. You have to be a little lucky when you draft a lot of these guys as well. Now, Andy Isabella will return from injury coming into next season. So our top 3 receivers, I'm actually kind of happy with Lynn Bowden, Isabella, and also Jalen Waddle. KJ Hamler is going to be a free agent. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I look at his contract here. It does say in 2024 he has a contract here. So you see it says 1.58, but he's going to be a free agent. So I'm not really sure how Madden works that. I don't know if they could have just left it at 0, but I know he's not going to be on our team next year. That's why I'm not sure about Kellen Mond either. But Justin Castillo is here, and he is 80 overall, really good, and he's going into his second year as a superstar X Factor. I'm not sure I can keep him as a backup. That's why I am floating around the idea of possibly trading Mike Gesicki and allowing Justin Castillo to kind of spread his wings and allow him to be that elite tight end I think he's going to be. And I think that Castillo can be one of the top ones in the league. I think we'll have to get him the ball to see what he can do. But he had a good year. He had 5 touchdown passes or touchdown receptions as the backup tight end. Now, behind our top 3 receivers, we have Jadarius Smokes, who was really good. I really like him as the number 4. He is a outside receiver, if you ask me. 6'4", catching traffic is high, spectacular catch is high. But he also could play in the slot. His short route running is 81, which is pretty good. His medium and deep are pretty low right now, but I think that he can work on those things as well. Now, our offensive line is probably the biggest issue. Looking at our right guards and left guards and center Matt Paradis, I think we're going to have to decide which one of these guys we're going to re-sign. I don't think we're going to bring back 2 of the 3. I think we'll just bring back 1 of the 3. Matt Paradis was good for us. I don't think he was great for us. And I'm not sure if he's a top guy, but I do like Robert Hunt at right guard. I think he does some excellent things with blocking for the run. His pass blocking is shaky though, but blocking for the run, he is so good that I'm not sure if I want to let him go. And I think that that's something that we're definitely going to need to be better at, running the football next year. TPH ran for 1,000 yards, but it was just at 1,000. So we'll have to see. Solomon Kindly isn't as good of a run blocker, in my opinion. His impact block is high, but his pass block is only 67. So that is a very big notch in the negative column right there. But then you look at DJ Yates, who's kind of the same type of build, but he's an excellent pass protector. His impact block is 85 and his pass block is 80. A pretty weird combination of ratings there, but I think he's a guy that we should develop at left tackle. Now, Braden McKenzie is still our right tackle. He did pretty well this year. He's kind of a well-rounded deep offensive lineman. He can pass protect pretty well. He can also block for the run. So we'll see. I think the right side of the offensive line is definitely our run blocking side, and then pass protecting, we're going to have to get a better left guard, I think. Now, looking at our defense, Javon Holland led us in tackles this year. He's at 81 overall. Now, he had a very good year. Byron Jones is just an interesting player to me. I'm not sure if I want to keep him around anymore. I mean, the impact that he's had on this team has not been very good. In season number 1, he actually had 0 interceptions. That says 2 there because we resumed the franchise here when the scouting update came out, but he actually had 0. Then he had 0 this year. So he has 1 year left for about $37 million total. So we'll see who will take that over. I'm not sure if that's tradable, but looking at possibly a playoff team who had a bad year stopping the pass, I could unload him for something like that and just get a pick instead. I'm not really sure. But I am needing to see some more out of him as we look at our pass rusher. Sherwin Finney was a rookie. He led us in 8 sacks. Eric Hopkins was a rookie. He led us with 8 sacks. I mean, these guys are just amazing. I want to see them put it all together, though. Like in that playoff game, they were pretty much non-existent. I need to see a full-on year of them going at it. Raekwon Davis, 6.5 sacks. He didn't really show up too much in that playoff game either. I didn't really notice him on the field. A guy that I always notice on the field is Darius Howard, though, whether it's getting after the passer, stopping the run. When he's not on the field, we are definitely a worse team. I don't know what it is about some guys, but some guys just play amazing, and Darius Howard is one of those guys. Can't wait to have him back next season. That definitely hurt us. Andrew Van Ginkel had a quieter year than last year. I am still looking forward to seeing him and Sherwin Finney rush the passer opposite of each other. I'm excited about him. He definitely took a step back, though. And Eric Hopkins Jr. kind of took over more of that pass rush role as well, but Van Ginkel was out there quite a bit. Solomon Thomas, who we gave a 2-year extension to, and then that same game ends up tearing his abdomen, I guess, and he ends up being out for the playoffs. Unfortunate, but he's a good depth guy. Jalen Phillips as well. I don't know what's up with Jalen Phillips. He's just been quiet for me. He hasn't really stuck out at all. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with him. I think he's going to be just going to be one of those guys who we let play out their rookie contract, and then from there, kind of just let him walk. I'm not sure if I really want to re-sign him. Jerome Baker is also under contract here. I think, like I said, I don't really know based on how they have that contract screen if he's going to be a free agent or not, because, like I said, I've seen a couple guys that are going to be free agents, but it says they're under contract on 2024 and 2024, but we'll see. I'm not sure. And then looking at our other guys, depth guys like James Joyner, he is definitely a guy that I've been grooming. He's one of our subscriber guys as well. Looking ahead to the offseason, I just want to end this video by just looking at the top quarterback in Justin Parsons. He is the guy that is projected to go number 9 overall. Now, we pick in the teens, so I'm not sure if we will have a chance at him. And if we do, we will have to trade up. But he is something special, a guy to keep your eye out on in this draft. And looking at the next best quarterback, Ryan Crowder, 2nd round pick, and he's not athletic. I'm not really sure I want to go that route. So we'll see what the offseason has in store. I have no idea what I'm going to do at quarterback. I think that's the biggest question. I think you guys want to know too, who's going to be the quarterback of the future. Is it Kellen Mond or somebody else? So we'll see. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Offseason will be next episode. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.